Bulgaria, Italy, Poland, Estonia and Ukraine making the judgments. As you can see there, the height advantage very, very much is with Pinales. And he used it to great effect to get the better of Gonzalez in the round of 16. Pinales keeping his distance in the early stages from Pereira. Pereira in the red. Trying to use that long reach, get in and out in a flash. Get the points on the board. Most of the quarterfinals we've seen today have been cagey affairs. There's so much at stake, so much to lose. Pinales gets a good right in. He's scoring the occasional point here. He's not landing too many of these little jabs. It's a definitive policy, and then he gets caught with a good right by Pereira. Pereira wants to get the power punches in. Pinales wants to get the long range little jabs through. Uses speed to get out of the way of the power of Pereira. That's better from Pereira. He got a good right in there. And once again, Pinales was able to bounce out of trouble, bounce out of contact. For Pereira, how to get close. For Pinales, has he done enough with those little raids? Nicking a point here and there, stepping in. By doing that, he's also been staying out of trouble. Well, the answer, I suspect, is no, because he was caught too often by the Brazilian. Sometimes you've got to actually go and earn a medal chance. And I don't think that Pinales is doing that. And neither do 4 of the 5 judges. The Estonian does. Nobody else believes that that raiding kind of tactic is working. More of the same, though, from the Dominican. Little pattern emerging there. Left from the Brazilian, invites the return and then counters himself. Counters the counter. Got him going backwards there. Pinales, midway through the second. Very, very similar way to the way the first went. It didn't end well for Pinales. Because there's enough of those occasions when Pereira's getting in, getting contact. Left to the chin, will score big. And another one. Pinales has got a tactic and it's not working. And Pereira is making sure that he is just chipping away. Neither men really looking for a lot of contact. Amateur game and the pro game, virtually different sports. "15 seconds left in the second round. Pinales has maintained that tactic that he's got. Trying to score points using the reach, using the height, but he needs to follow it up with something sustained. A few more like that. Four judges in favour in the first round. It's a little more even in the second, but still 3 judges in favour of the Brazilian. I think the scorecards will show that when we go into the final round, seeing there, these are great replays. They're showing exactly what is going on. All square on 3 cards. Pereira ahead on the cards of the Bulgarian and Polish judge. More aggression instantly from Pinales. And that means that he's open, and Pereira caught him with a big right there. Pinales staggered. A little bit afraid now. He's gone back to his previous tactic. Because I really think Pereira hurt him. Why didn't Pinales try this earlier? Halfway through the final round. Pereira, 1 foot in the semi-finals. Pinales has shown some intent to try and find a big punch. It does leave him very open though to the counter. Needs to win this round, Pinales. Just coming up against a brick wall though in Pereira. "20 seconds. Has Pinales done enough? Personally, I don't think so. But if he can convince the 3 judges who have this all level, then perhaps he's got a surprise place in the semi-finals. Goes for the big knockout punch. And the bell goes. Pinales has given it as good as he possibly can. Pereira, with his experience, reckons he's done enough to win it. It needed a convincing third round from Pinales. His body language suggests that he doesn't think he's done enough, but the judges are the ones who will decide. Checking the maths, checking the sums. The verdict is in. Red corner takes it. Into the medal rounds. Brazil has another medal prospect in Wanderley de Souza Pereira. He's won it unanimously. More aggression in the final stanza from Pinales. There was always the feeling he'd been too cautious in the 2 previous rounds, left this kind of aggression too late. I meant it was desperate stuff rather than controlled work. Five judges in the end, marking it down to Wanderley de Souza Pereira.